Good evening, everybody. I'm Eric. Thank you so much for joining me on Eric's Autism World channel. I know it has been quite busy for quite a while, but I'm going to tell you today was not the best of days today at all. And like I said, today was not a really good day, unfortunately. I wish it was actually a better day. I'm just going to say that it probably was not a good day because I'm still trying to think. It's kind of hard for me to explain, but we'll just say that the day would have been set right if I didn't have a headache and all that kind of stuff. And then the day was just chaotic. It was people arguing, people not getting along, noises and all that kind of stuff. Could not handle it. My anxiety was up today. I got mad and I was upset. I had a couple of meltdowns today, and that wasn't really the best part. I'm a person that likes to be, happy. Just to name a few. I don't like to be one of those people that are mad all the time. Another thing I want to talk about is basically I'm trying to block out conversations that really upset me. Anonymously, I'm not going to have a conversation with somebody if they're going to talk about things that make me uncomfortable. If someone's talking to you and it's a conversation that makes you feel uncomfortable, tell them that it's personal or tell them you don't want to talk about it. Don't be mean at the person and yell at them and all this kind of stuff. But be reasonable about it. And, if you don't want to say anything, just say it's personal. And that's what I normally do. Well, I had to block a lot of this stuff out. So what I just basically tell the person is that some things are personal and I don't like to discuss it. Not being mean or anything, but it's just, just my privacy, We all want our own privacy, that kind of stuff. So if you're going to have a conversation with somebody, make sure that it's a conversation that makes them feel comfortable. But like I said, there'll be a lot of people out in the open that will have basically a discussion, ask you a whole bunch of stuff, and you're probably thinking to yourself, should I tell that person about all of the things that I do? If they want to ask you a couple questions or they want to know your name, that's fine. It's a lot different with me. I'm just going to say I'm a very uncomfortable person when people have conversations and tell me don't do this and don't do that. And I try to basically, after that person or whoever that has a conversation with me explains to me, oh, don't do this, don't do that. No names. I will not tell you the person's name of who I had the conversation with. I don't like to ever say names. Like I said, I had, a nice conversation with an anonymous person, no names. And the conversation didn't go anywhere. My day was going good and I didn't expect that, it was going to turn into an uncomfortable zone. I might, get mad about it, and I do, if it's a conversation that I don't like, or it might be something within the conversation. I basically tell the person I don't want to talk about it. And if the conversation continues to go on and on and on and on, yes, I am going to say something to that person. and ask them to, you know, calmly or whatever have a different conversation with me, or I'll change the conversation. I'll be like, can we talk about something else? So mainly I think that's what I might be doing with most of my conversations, because it seems like anonymous people, no names, want to know the whole thing, obviously. And like I said, the conversation does not go anywhere. Doesn't make me too happy whatsoever. You know, I'm a happy person, but if it's something that is in my uncomfortable zone, I am going to react to it. And you know, I can easily walk away from a conversation if it's something that makes me uncomfortable. I'll get up and I'll start walking away. If it's something that makes me uncomfortable, or something that I don't like in the conversation, or something that was reasonably said, or, you know, I'm just very protective in that aspect. Basically, on conversations, I like to hear good things, not the opposite. And the person says, oh, don't do this, don't do that. You know, I'm a person that likes to, you know, be open and all that kind of stuff. I just don't understand why sometimes people don't get along and try and let me open up and let me say my part of the story, and it turns into a different side of the story. So like I said, if there's somebody that makes you uncomfortable, things like that, you can just ask the person, can we talk about something else? This makes me uncomfortable. And if you want to speak your mind, tell that person how you feel. But there's two options that I do. I either ask the person very nicely to change the conversation, or otherwise I'll get up and I'll walk away. If it, you know, I'll just walk away from the whole conversation and then block it out like nothing happened, and I'll just turn into my happy self. And that's what I want. I want to be happy. I don't like being angry. I don't like to be up. But trust me, if someone makes me angry, yeah, I'm going to have a bad meltdown. And it's not fun. I don't really enjoy doing that, but that's the way I react to certain things. But if people would, you know, calmly, you know, have conversations that make us, you know, feel comfortable, or me, for one. I always react to certain conversations and they're not in my comfortable zone. So that's why I react to it and then ask, why shouldn't I do this? Da 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 da. You know, that type of thing. So if somebody is not letting you have a let you speak and tell them how you feel, basically you just want to, you know, sit there, listen to the person, and if it's something that you don't like, yes, you're going to want to react. You're going to want to speak up and have a conversation and let them know that I am uncomfortable with this. Can we talk about good stuff? Not the opposite. And obviously that's what happened. It was the opposite. It turned the other page on the other side. It didn't really go anywhere. I don't like that. I like to hear positive things on a daily basis. I want to hear about good things, like going out in the community, going bowling, meeting friends, all that good stuff. Those are good things that I enjoy having, but absolutely, today was not a good day. I've seen better days. Every day I'm happy, but for some odd reason, Today was just not enjoyable. Woke up this morning with a headache, very bad headache, and I wasn't feeling good this morning. And then when I got to the bowling alley, I was like dizzy and stuff like that. I didn't feel good. And I threw the bowling ball and almost fell. And my balance was kind of off. So I just started eating, and I was drinking a lot of water and all that kind of stuff, and realized that it was because I didn't really eat enough. But when you have a migraine headache, you don't feel good at all. So that kind of set off my day. I wasn't bowling good. It was not really good. So, and especially if you have vision problems, that can be another issue as well. You know, where people have to guide you, things like that. So, you know, that can be difficult. But I mean, if you have vision problems, if you're blind or whatever, you know, you'll get, like if you're blind or whatever, you're going to get guidance. You know, somebody will guide you along the way or tell you which way and all this stuff, but make sure that you help somebody out, is what I'm saying. Always help the person that needs assistance and be really nice about it. If they say, can you open my lunchbox or my juice or whatever, that type of thing, help them out. If you're not quite sure, we'll basically say this to make it into a better sensible way, positive part of the conversation is if you're not, excuse me, if you're not sure about something and you're not exactly sure if you should be doing this, go up to your staff, teacher, or another staff and ask them, should I be helping this person or whatever? Should I, just tell them, should I be doing all this stuff? If the person asks and they'll tell you, yes, it's okay that you help them open up their lunchbox and help them get their stuff out of their lunchbox. It all depends. But, I mean, if they're blind, they need a lot of guidance. So you're going to want to help them out with that. And they, really appreciate that. Sometimes with me, guidance as well, because I'm partially blind in my right eye. So I will ask for help when I need it. And I realize that I'm normal person. And even though I have autism, I'm normal. And I have other disorders and stuff like that. So, like I said, helping other people is a really big goal. And sometimes you will get a return, but I've been getting a lot of thank yous. Like somebody has said to me, "Oh, Eric, we really appreciate you helping me out, telling me where stuff is. Thank you so much for holding the door for somebody," that type of thing, or letting a person go bowl before you. Think of all those things and all the things that you can be appreciated of, and that's showing respect. So like I said, if somebody is, has a disability and they have a vision problem and stuff like that, help them out. Figure out if there's anything that you can do to help them. If you're not sure, ask your staff, teacher, or classroom aide, that type of thing. Don't be doing things that normal staff do for a daily basis with students. You want to be really careful about what you do, because there might be some things that you shouldn't be doing, because if you're a student, you're a student. If you're a staff, that's totally different. See, there's actually guidelines, and it would be in your handbook of things that you're allowed to do, things that you're not allowed to do. Unless you have a job through a school or whatever, then I can see to that. But if you're a student at a school, and you're not hired in, there's a lot of things that you should not be doing. You know, you just can't step in and intervene and all this other stuff. You can't think like that. If you're a student, you have to act like a student, not a staff. But on the other hand, basically, anybody can make a mistake on stuff. I know I've made a lot of mistakes, and I don't mean to do it, but I do get upset and I do get angry about it, and I'm like, there's some things that I don't understand. You know, some people probably react a little bit different, but I don't mean for it to happen. You know, so, and the other thing that I am appreciative of is all the people around me that have been helping me out. You know, I've gone, like a couple years ago, I rode the bus, a couple years ago on a public bus. And I always ask the person, what bus is this? Where is the bus going? I need guidance for someone to tell me where something is, that type of thing. So I'm just very appreciative of the fact that people are there to help me out, and I'm able to help them out in any way that I possibly can. So even if you're having a bad day, don't get stressed out, because it just makes your day worse. If you get stressed out and you're like, oh my gosh, I had a bad day, I didn't pull good or whatever, I try to think positive, but today was just not a really good day. I couldn't really think of what I wanted to do. Basically, I like going bowling, but today was not the way it should have been. And I bowl really good. Today was really an off day for me. I usually bowl better than this, but it was just not a good day. Now I'm hoping that tomorrow is better. A lot better than today. And I'll go past today, get over that, and move on with the next day. And a lot of us have a lot of good days. Sometimes it all depends on what's going on. And if it's chaotic, that type of thing, sometimes I got to work my way around it with the craziness and that kind of thing. If not, I just go in my quiet zone where there isn't any noise. That's basically what I do when things get out of control. I don't want to be around a bunch of people. I don't want to be crowded in one room. It's like you're all, to me it's like you're in this room, and I feel like I'm in this one room, and I'm all closed in, surrounded by people. And if I'm in let's say it's a cafeteria or whatever, and they got a bunch of people, and it's a very small area, I don't like being around all those people. I want to, eat, leave, that type of thing, and then continue with my day. And that's the way I want to leave it. So everything that I'm telling you is, a positive conversation. I'm making everything positive, but I guess I'm going to have to think even more positive as the year goes on. And if someone makes me upset, I'm going to learn to walk away or ask that person, let's change the conversation and let's talk about something that makes me feel comfortable, not something that's going to upset me or anything like that. I try my hardest, excuse me, I basically try my hardest to have a conversation and the other person will automatically change the conversation and talk about other stuff that I don't want to hear that make me uncomfortable, and I try to speak my mind, and I'll tell that person, well, I don't like it, and if people don't let me have the chance to talk and they react to certain things that I shouldn't be doing, I automatically will react to it as well in a different way. I do get upset about it, but if it's someone that you don't know, and let's say it's a new person, of course, it's going to be different. It takes a while for me to get to know different people. Basically, new people. Once I get to know that person in general, let's say like in a month or so, but I'm not going to fully know this person, and unless I have them like for a year or whatever, that type of thing. I really enjoy being around people. I love that. And I love socializing with my friends, and all that stuff is good stuff. I have really good times. I really like to laugh, have a good time, and be happy. And I like to bowl with my friends. I like to go to restaurants, all that kind of stuff. So, I'm hoping to do more videos on showing respect to others, and I'll kind of get a schedule going as well. I forgot to tell you, I'm working my hardest to get the schedule on track, because I tell you guys that I'm going to do a blog at a certain time, and it seems like what's going to happen is that all of the blogs are going to be at different times of the day. So it may not be, in the morning or whatever. It all depends on what's going on. So I have to work around my schedule as well and try and fit the blog in as well. It all depends on the day. Well, like I said, I'm in the process of doing daily blogs, and I'm working to that goal. I'm working very hard in making that happen. So, I'm going to be doing another blog tomorrow. Probably 2 blogs is what I'm hoping for. That's my goal for tomorrow. And I'm going to see that happens. So, I will talk about what's on the agenda for the schedule. And I will let you know what else is scheduled. I try to stick to the same thing on Thursdays, the same routine on Thursdays, which is McDonald's, because I like to go there, have something to eat, and go on my tablet. It would be really silly just to go to a restaurant and not order something. So, and I like having sweet tea from McDonald's. I love having sweet tea from McDonald's. That's pretty awesome. It's pretty sweet. I love it. I'm happy with that. And I like my large fry. That's really good stuff. So I'll get, you know, a large fry and sweet tea, and I'm happy. Sit there and eat my fries and have my tea. Very happy person. If I have my coffee in the morning, I'm happy. I'm having decaf coffee right now, and I'm just about to end this blog because I have other things on my agenda that I have to wrap up. So you guys probably will not hear from me again until let me think what time I can do this blog. Most definitely the blog is not going to be until the afternoon. So I'd say the time frame for the blogs on Thursdays will be I'm so sorry. I'm getting tired. I usually don't do that. But the blogs will be between 2:30. I'm gonna say about, well, I don't know. The blogs are gonna be between 2:30 and 3:30, 3:45. So I'm going to try and get the schedule situated, and I will let you know in the next vlog what the days are going to be and the set times. I'm hoping to stick with those times, but it's slowly changing around because I don't know what's on my agenda from day to day, so it changes. So I most definitely will let you know as soon as I can. So I will be talking to you guys again soon. Please check in and see what's happening on my channel. I'll be doing another vlog indefinitely tomorrow. I'm going to try and do another one at 10 o'clock and maybe 11 because I want to kind of catch up on the blogs and all that kind of thing. And that way, tomorrow I won't have to do as many blogs tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that as well. So I'll see everyone tomorrow, and we'll talk more about the schedule and what's going to happen, where I'm going to be at, and what the outings are going to be, where I'm going to be at in the community. It's going to be all good. I'm thinking I may change that around and talk about the schedule thing tonight instead of tomorrow, because I'm going to be out in the community, so that's going to be very difficult to do that. And then I'm going to be at the McDonald's restaurant, and that is going to be kind of difficult to do, because then I would have to brainstorm it again and say, okay, what time should I do the blogs on my autism channel? What time should I be doing this, and all that stuff? It does get confusing if it's not at a set time. Then it's off. Then my whole schedule's off for the whole day. If one thing isn't set right, then the other is, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it does get kind of crazy. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and I'll have another vlog again. It won't be at 10 o'clock. It will be pushed to 10:30 instead of 10. I've got some weather reports that I have to catch up on, so I didn't do no blogs on that yesterday. So because of that, I have to push the next blog on this channel at 10:30 and work on the other blogs right now. So after I'm done with those blogs, then I'll be talking to all of you guys again at 10:30. We'll see you again tonight at 10:30, and there's a possibility that I'll be doing another blog at 11 o'clock. Hopefully, then I'll be caught up. I'll see you guys tonight at 10:30. Thank you for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and like. Everybody have a great day. You guys are awesome. And smile on, always. Bye.